Hello, and welcome to our continued analysis of the IMDB movie dataset, coupled this time with information gathered from Twitter.com. This time, we are trying to answer the question, can Twitter add to the success of a movie? Looking at all the movies made throughout history, we can see the movie industry is growing and growing as more and more movies are coming out each year. Looking at just the movies made in the United States, we can see that this trend continues, with the value of revenues of movies going up year by year, the amount of people liking movies going up year by year, and the number of movies over time going up year by year, showing that this is an industry that is growing. We really want to answer, how can success be added to these films? So we decided to start by looking at the effect of Facebook on the movies. And as we can see, movies have varying degrees of success within the past 5 years based on the amount of Facebook likes they have. Seen in the graph in the bottom right, the IMDb scores of the movies compared with the actor likes the Facebook movies are very, very random, and there's almost no trend at all. So we decided to go to twitter.com to see if any effect could be found. When looking at the tweets just about the movie, about the actor, about the director of the film, we can start to see some trends, with some of the top 10 movies that have ever been made in terms of profit having some of the most tweets about them. Similarly, these movies that have wide degrees of success commercially also tend to have a larger amount of tweets about the actors. Looking at tweets about the director, though, there appear to be very few tweets, showing that the tweets about movies and about the actor themselves seem to go further in discuss of the movie. So we decided to continue to look at the amount of money made in the movie versus the tweets made. As you can see, there's a slight positive correlation between the amount of tweets made and the profit of the movie. So from here, we decided to look at what the content of these tweets was, or the sentiment, going from positive to negative about movies. As you can see, when looking at the sentiment, there tends to be an almost negative correlation. However, when looking at the profit when compared to the sentiment, some of the movies that have the worst tweets tend to make the most money, showing that it is quantity over quality in terms of tweets about the movie that makes people go and see them. Our next step was looking at the amount of tweets about the actor and the profits of the movie. And as you can see, some of the movies that made the most money are movies that have huge actor names. The Hunger Games, Twilight Saga. These movies have huge actors that are pulling the movies, getting draws. Similarly, when looking at the sentiments, these are wide ranges of success to non-success in terms of the actor performances. The following graph also shows that IMDb scores might be affected by tweets, but the profits themselves are dictated not by tweets or the sentiment of the tweets at all, and are just drawn by the actor and the amount of tweets made. Thank you for watching our analysis of the IMDb movie dataset.